Are we ready to dance?
We have to dance, guys.
You guys look so beautiful.
It just seemed like kind of a happy, magical thing to do.
I like princesses. They are brave and they are strong.
You have to be strong so we see those muscles.
My kids have always enjoyed being princesses and dressing up, and so we just thought that it would be kind of a neat way to raise money and even get younger kids involved, knowing that there's something good to be done.
This is a princess party with a very good purpose. We're raising money for the hospital, so thank you so very much for coming and being part of it.
My name's Mary Carol Doherty, and we're having a princess party to raise money for Lurie Children's Hospital, specifically in memory of Katie Palermo and one of the organizations that she was deeply involved in. Katie was a wonderful girl. She had a long battle with leukemia.
This is in support of my daughter and her passions that she had. My daughter passed away at Thanksgiving from cancer. She inspired a lot of people, including Mary Carol giving these princess parties.
Look at this princess. She's doing so good.
Princesses arrive and they come and they meet and they greet all the little princesses who have come dressed up. And then we're going to do some crafts and nail painting.
Oh, your nails look pretty too. They're glistening in the sun.
Learning how to be a princess etiquette and dancing and singing and a tea party.
You guys are all princesses, so wave to everyone. You have to do your princess wave. Stand up tall because you guys are all beautiful.
And then they turn into a princess and we thank them for being a part of something kind of special.
Yay! Announcing Princess Belle. Princess Sophia. Close your eyes, believe you're a princess. Princess Abby!
Besides my girls being princesses, their friends, some of the mothers have participated. The LaGrange has really supported the Palermo family and continues to.
Raising money for Lurie, that's why I'm here, and that's why I think this is so important and such an amazing thing to see.
You guys look so cute. Good job!
I think the kids have a fun day dressing up and interacting with the princesses, and I hope that at the end of it, the message of helping others comes through, and I think they get it.
Wave, say thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Please welcome Mary Carol Doherty and Joan Vanderlyn. Joan, Mary Carol, thank you ladies for being here. You guys are so sweet together. I can see you holding hands. Joan, what is it like for you to see this piece and to see the amount of support that folks had for Kate?
It continues to amaze me. It was from the day she was diagnosed until the day, even now, I can't even say the day she died. It's been continual, the support from our neighborhood and friends in keeping her spirit alive and her passions supported.
Yeah, tell us more about Kate. Who was Kate?
Kate was amazing. Kate, one of a kind. She was spunky. She was funny. Yeah. She was difficult. She was a girl. She was a girl. She was a teenage girl.
Yeah.
And she also was a woman. She became a woman of passions, and a lot of it had to do with the Kids Advisory Board at Lurie that gave her all these opportunities to speak on behalf of clinical trials for cancer and how important they are in the pediatric world. And also she gave insight on patient initiatives at Lurie with this group that she was on, the Kids Advisory Board, and gave her a sense of ownership.
Yeah, a platform.
A platform, but also made them feel in a situation where you have so little control that she had some control and that she could make things better for others.
Right, and you, like you mentioned, your whole neighborhood really rallied around everything you and your family were going through. They had ribbons and they had flags. Talk about what that meant to you while you were going through this.
Well, the ribbons and flags didn't really go up until Kate passed away, and I remember we lived in the city for 6 months while she was in the hospital, and we stayed a while even after she died because we weren't ready to quite go back to our house without her. And when we first pulled up into our neighborhood and our whole street was lined with these ribbons, and it took our breath away.
Yeah.
I mean, both my husband and I were driving down the street crying.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. And even her sister, her big sister, yeah, I'm sure. But it must have been really special to have Mary Carroll in your life, who's this week's Sports Star Chicago. And Mary Carroll, I got to bring you in here. You know, people don't always know what to do or what to say when they see someone they love and they know going through and battling through. How did you come up with this idea for princess parties? It's genius.
Thank you. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we didn't know what to do for a family that's going through something like this. I don't know. I have 4 girls. Princesses are brave and strong and, you know, powerful. And I don't know. We just thought that maybe somehow that we would have some joy and some strength come from this and bring awareness and get younger people involved in some way to help Joan and Katie through this process.
Right. How does Katie live on through these parties?
Well, you know, she's what we think about. I talk about her during the parties that this is for her. You know, at one point, you know, the kids wrote cards to Katie during some of the process. You know, and then of course going forward, we really want, you know, all the funds to go towards Katie's Crusade to really help it with what she was important to her.
Right. And speaking of those cards, here's what you don't know, Joan, is we've been following this story for a very long time, and we know what all you were going through, especially back in the fall and, as you know, around Thanksgiving. So we have the cards that were made at one of the earlier princess parties that all the little girls wrote for Kate, and we wanted to make sure that you had those as something that you and your family can hold on to and treasure.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, if you want to scroll through a couple of those, that'd be kind of nice. Yeah.
It was incredible when she was in the hospital. We received thousands and thousands of cards from friends and family.
Probably even people you didn't know.
Yeah, people we didn't know. My daughter's college roommate is a 2nd grade teacher, and she had her entire class write notes, and then they did a video for Kate that we showed, you know, supporting her when she was going through this. It was pretty amazing.